Hello and welcome to another episode of Talking About Something. Eu fiz um quadro na semana passada desse mesmo estilo aqui, de mostrando coisas na tela e só falando, em inglês sobre o assunto. E eu acho que eu vou chamar esse quadro aqui no canal, ou nos podcasts, também, de Talking About Talking about hobbies, talking about bucket list, talking about travel, and so it goes. Então eu acho que eu vou chamar disso. E lembrando que nesses episódios assim eu falo só inglês, tento falar de forma lenta, de forma bem tranquilinha para você conseguir compreender, beleza? So let's start our episode. Today is going to be about hobbies, things you like to do when you have free time, okay? Let's do this. So my name is Paula Xavier, e I have a picture here with me. You don't have to worry about the picture because in the podcast you can just listen and understand what I'm saying. This is a listening exercise for you, so don't worry about the picture, okay? If you would like to see the picture, you just have to go to the YouTube channel and check the video, but you don't have to worry. Alright, so let's start. There is a hobby here in this picture that is fishing. This one, do you like fishing? Do you like going outside, take a stick and then fish? I'm not a fan of this activity. You have to be super patient to catch a fish, and I've done this like once in my life and I'm not super fan. So are you a big fan of fishing? Do you like fishing? You can interact with me. You can comment if you are on YouTube, or you can send me a DM on Instagram and tell me your favorite hobbies, okay? There's another hobby that I'm going to talk about, that is to ride a horse. Do you like riding horses? A horse is a big animal that you can ride on. You can sit on a horse and then you can ride on it. Some people that I know really love riding horses. I am not a big fan of riding horses. I have allergies. There is a lot of dust in every farm. Tem muita poeira nas fazendas, geralmente, né? And I'm not a big fan of riding horses. Eu não sou muito fã de andar de cavalo, gente. Andar a cavalo, né? Tem que falar o português certo também. And I am more of a city kind of girl. Eu gosto muito mais da cidade do que de fazendas. But you can tell me in the comments if you like riding horses or fishing. And I would love to know what are your favorite hobbies, okay? Swimming. The next hobby that I'm going to talk about is swimming. Swimming is a very fresh activity because you get to jump inside of a pool. You get to jump on a pool. Pool is it's a very large space filled with water. So you jump in the water and you swim, swim. It's been a while since I last jumped in a pool. But I think swimming is a very nice activity, and sometimes I think about going back to swimming. It would be amazing, and where I live is really hot, so it would be awesome. The next hobby that we're going to talk about is riding a bike. Do you like riding bikes? Bike, you know what a bike is? We call the same in Portuguese, a bike, a bicicleta, right? My brother-in-law really loves riding bikes. I think he goes on trails every weekend, and he is really a fan. I don't ride bikes because I don't have one, but I think it's cool. I've done this before, and do you like? You can tell me. I would love to get to know you a little bit more. Now, the next hobby that I'm going to show you, that I'm going to talk about, is flying a kite. This is really embarrassing for me because I've never done this before. But first, what is to fly a kite? A kite is like a piece of paper or a piece of fabric. I'm not really sure because I've never done this before. But a kite is a piece of it's like a square, kind of a square that you put ropes on it, and then you run and you're flying a kite. It is something that children like to do, but I confess to you that I've never done this before. I've never tried. I know it's embarrassing. Is it hard? There is another hobby here called surfing the web that I don't think it's too much of a hobby because everybody today has to surf on the web every day. Like everybody surfs the web every day to work or to do anything. Nobody that I know lives without internet anymore. Only, like my grandpa. But everybody surfs the web, so I don't think this is necessarily a hobby. So I'm going to skip this one. The next one is drawing. Do you like drawing? To draw is when you have a pencil or a pen in your hands and you have a piece of paper, or maybe you have a digital drawing maybe, and you're going to use a mouse. But to draw is to create something, to create a picture, to create an image, to create a sketch, and this is drawing. For some people this is very therapeutic, for others this is really boring. What is your opinion about drawing? Do you like to do this when you have free time? Another hobby that I'm going to talk about is watching TV. I think this one is kind of obvious again, just like surfing the web, because everybody watches TV nowadays, So I think I'm going to skip this one as well. The next one is going to the cinema, or you can also say going to the movies. Cinema. Ir ao cinema. Well, that's it. My husband, Felipe, the other part of Inglês Grátis, he really loves going to the movies. It's like his favorite ever activity of all times. He's really into movies. He's really into pop culture, and it's kind of expensive going to the movies 4-5 times a month. I think he should be sponsored, to go to the movies and talk about it for free like he does. He, by the way, he has a podcast that is called Coffee X, which is about movies and TV shows and this kind of stuff. If you'd like to check this out, you can write this Coffee X and you're going to see him or listen to him better. The next hobby that is very common, is very usual, is cooking. Do you like cooking? Do you like going to the kitchen, making a delicious meal, making something to eat? Again, my husband adores cooking. I'm not a really fan. I really don't like cooking. I really enjoy cleaning the house, doing laundry. I love doing laundry, but cooking, it's not my favorite. Not at all. Tell me in the comments if you are a fan of cooking. Now, traveling. Traveling is, wow, it's the greatest hobby ever, right? I don't think I know a person that doesn't like traveling, because traveling, wow, it's perfect, it's great. Are you the person that doesn't like traveling? If you are this person, please let me know, because this is going to be very weird to get to know someone who doesn't like traveling. But if you are this person, Well, let me know. Another hobby that is very popular is shopping. Do you like shopping things? Like going to the mall and getting like new shoes, new clothes? Or do you prefer going to the grocery store? Grocery store is the market, o supermercado. Do you like shopping in the grocery store? Or do you prefer going to a mall? Ir ao shopping literal que a gente conhece? Qual dos dois você prefere? Ir no supermercado ou ir no shopping? You can tell me on the comments, or you can, I don't know, you can just repeat where you are to practice your speaking, the way that is better for you. What about walking with the dog? I love dogs, I love pets, and I have one that is right here with me right now. She's just laying down here and resting because that's everything she does. Her name is Ray, just like Ray from Star Wars, and I love walking with my dog. I go downstairs to the garage with her every day, and I throw the ball. I play with her every morning, and it's really necessary because her breed is Border Collie, breed é raça. And Border Collies they have a lot of energy and they really need to spend this energy. So every day I go downstairs and throw 3 balls for her to catch 5,000 times per day. It's really fun. I really enjoy doing this. Okay, so next hobby is playing phone games. Are you into playing phone games? I'm not this kind of person. This is not my favorite kind of hobby. I'm not really a fan of it, but are you? What is your favorite phone game? And I'm going to do only 5 more because otherwise this video/podcast is going to be really long. So the next hobby is reading. Reading is when you have a book in your hands, or even better, when you have Kindle from Amazon and you read something that's written on the pages. You read and you get to know different stories, different authors. And do you like reading? You can let me know in the comments, or anyways, just interact with me if you want. What about hanging out with your friends? Do you like going out, hanging out with your friends? I love doing this. I don't have like thousands of friends, but the ones that I have, I really enjoy hanging out with them. Do you like hanging out? Do you like going out? I know that the pandemic, a pandemia, made everyone stay in their homes. Todo mundo teve que ficar em casa, né? But now that we can go out again, it's great. I really missed going out with my friends. Okay, only 3 more to go. This one is dancing. Do you like to dance? Dance is when you are moving your body in the rhythm of the music. You are listening to music and your body is moving. Well, I used to dance when I was a child. Now I don't dance like a lot anymore. Only, I don't know, if I'm really happy and crazy at the moment, I'm dancing. But I used to dance, I used to have dance classes. It was jazz and I don't know what they used to call it. I forgot. I used to attend dance classes. I don't anymore. What about you? Do you like dancing? Second to last. Second to last means penúltimo, okay? So second to last is making videos. Again, I don't think this is something that only a few people do anymore, because everybody has Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, or YouTube regular, and everybody's making videos. I make videos like this one that I'm doing right now. This is not necessarily a hobby, it's more of a work for me because I do this professionally, right? But making videos can be a hobby for you, and if it is, just let me know. I would love to get to know you a little more. And the last one, o último, taking photos. Do you like taking photos? Photos, a camera, you get a camera in your hand and you click the camera, you take a picture, you take a photo. Do you like taking photos? I am also a photographer, but it is not my top one hobby ever, but I do like taking photos sometimes. Well, this is it. I hope you liked the second episode of talking about something here on YouTube and in every podcast platforms. And if you did like, please leave a thumbs up, leave a like in the video. It's for free and it encourages me to make more free content for you. If you are just listening on podcasts, if it's possible, you can rate this podcast with 5 stars. That would definitely help us a lot. Thank you very much for listening. Let me know if you liked, and see you next time. Bye!